Ajax Kovalskia says lemon. Sleep Chill B says damn too late XD.
Hello. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Z this. Welcome, welcome. This is the art stream, the midnight art stream.
Ajax Kovalskia says late night stream.
It's the midnight stream until I feel sleepy. So I'm gonna create a lot of wa. So we have Ina Nis, the wa maker. We have Kaela Kovalskia. I'm gonna make Waora Pantera. Then Koseki Biju. He is basically Ina in lower pitch. And I'm going to finish it as fast
Lord
as I can.
Joboto says it's the midday stream.
Midday stream for you. It's a wonderful day, Lord Joey Bito. Very wonderful day. Though there are some hiccups here and there. I have a friend who's crashing out in Twitter. I'm pretty sure her meds is not working at the moment. Unfortunately, it always happens when she doesn't take her meds. At this point, I'm just gonna wait for her to chill out. But welcome, sir, welcome. How you been, by the way? I haven't seen you in a long time. Let me fix mine. How you been, Mr. Lord Joey Bito?
Sleep Chill B says she is Kaela.
Yes, this is Kaela Kovalskia. So this is okay.
Lord Joboto says I've been popping in here and there.
It's Minyoma Inanis.
J. A Coronado 5122 says hello Shadow.
Hello.
Ajax Kovalskia says you know, when talking about Ina, yesterday when I was checking celebrities account, I found the fact that John Cena followed Ina in X.
What? John Cena followed Ina? Damn. In Waora. Waora Pantera. Who do I miss here? We have Koseki Biju, Koseki Bibu.
Ajax Kovalskia says John Cena is a goddamn takodachi.
We have Koseki Bibu. I'm creating a list here for the people who might play Pokajan. You know? We have Kawa Yopi Mori. I just want to make like six people.
Sleep Chill V says what?
Kawayuki more.
Sleep Chill V says OMG.
What's with the OMG? and rival. Wait, okay. Who are the people who have unlocked? Um, did Bay unlock Pokajan? Any watchers here? Anyone knows if Bay have unlocked Pokajan?
Lord Joboto says I've been doing Wind Waker drawings for a bit. I need to something serious.
Ah, pretty cool, dude. I am just being wah today. So I don't know who are the people who have unlocked Pokajan in. Because I know in ID, only Kaela.
Cat says Kalo Sensei.
Oh, here goes the guy who is in every fandom. Captain Belloc, do you know people who have unlocked Pokajan? This is a serious matter. In EN and ID.
J. A Coronado 5122 says Puna just unlock it.
There we go. Balance, you know? We have Ninyomai Inanis. We have Kaela Kovalskia. Yeah. Waora Pantera. Oseki Bibu. Let's put there. Ines. There we go. And now I'm gonna start. That's good. So, I heard that Reine is...
Ajax Kovalskia says on a side note though, Pokajan is addicting to gamblers.
Yeah! So, Reine... I heard that Reine is trying to unlock it, which is very nice. It's basically a game that 100% sure Reine would really appreciate. Or really play, actually. Is it fine if I go multitasking? Is it fine, guys? If I multitask? I mean, at this point, that will be my whole shtick. You know, you watch me, you see me do Pokajan, art.
Quattro Quebec says, is this gonna be another 7-hour stream?
No. I think.
J. A Coronado 5122 says it's fine.
So I'm gonna play Pokajan while drawing Wa. Just give me a break. This is like, I've been dreaming about this, okay? I've been dreaming for Ina and Kaela collab since 2024. Okay, it's 2 years ago. I really thought there would be like Ina collab and Kaela collab at 2025, you know? When they were like doing the...
Quattro Quebec says man just cannot help himself LMAO.
Bro, bro, I can't. It's basically just, you know, a thing, it's destiny. It's like, you know, it's like a Gunlance player in Monster Hunter. Everyone understands this. A Gunlance player and Monster Hunter are not well known to be the greatest player. I mean, greatest weapon to deal damage. Now, in Monster Hunter Wilds, it's one of the highest damage ever. So, you see the point here? It took them like it was Monster Hunter 3rd, 4th, and then Generations, and then Monster Hunter Wilds, and then Monster Hunter Rise. So it took like 6 generations of Monster Hunter before Gunlance is back to the meta. So this is me. It took me 2.5 years for another Ina.
Ajax Kovalskia says Shadow Sensei is really addicted to Pokajin.
I'm not really addicted to Pokajan anymore. I need to emphasize the anymore there. I'm just playing for points. I have used up all of my gems, and Pokajan is a game that I can play without thinking. You know? I mean, there's some thinking about
Quadro
this.
says, yeah, that's what an addict would say.
But seriously though, like
Sleep Chill V says, lol.
oh yeah, I want to add, by the way. So if you guys didn't know, when Kaela got Ina on stream, so I'm gonna show you Kaela workshop a bit. She was flexing, right? And then she also flexed it to me, and I sent her this reaction image. This is like the time when she got when she got Ina, and look at her reply. Girl is a menace. Like, seriously. I know what you're going to say. For those who are new, you're friends with Ina in Discord? Yes, because I work on stuff with Kaela, and it's like it's just a small privilege, basically, being an artist that she choose to commission. Whoa, what the hell is this card? It's so good. But yeah.
Ajax Kovalskia says, does anyone here use Samsung phone that has Samsung Dex feature?
Samsung. I am using Realme because it's very cheap. Oh, talking about phones, I'm actually gonna talk about phones here. Now,
Quadrokerbeck says, had a YouTuber friend a while back, really nice guy, hardworking. Sadly we fell out of touch, and he likely doesn't remember me, it's been so long.
okay, that don't remember me part, I don't trust that, to be honest. Because I have friends who I literally have a friend who I haven't talked for like 5 years. And I talked to him like recently because we see each other in Twitter. He literally remembered me. Like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. It really depends, and I might have killed someone here accidentally. Oh, he's still alive. Surprisingly. Let me throw this.
Shady Monkey says, hi Shadu.
Hello. I am making the Wa friends. We have Ninyamai Inanis, Kaela Kovalskia, Waoa Pantera.
Quadrokerbeck says he likely remembers my other username that I no longer go by, but even then.
Oh, I guess if it's the other username. Talking about other username, why why does people change username? It still boggles my mind. Like, if you're using a certain username for like a lot of years, why bother changing it? Like, after, I don't know, at 2020. I don't know why this guy changed his username for some reason.
Quattro Quebec says I also can't do him since he has his closed, and I'd rather not heckle him publicly on Twitter.
Okay.
Ajax Kovalskia says people changes over time.
But again,
Back again 3676 says good question. Quattro Quebec says why I changed my handle. That's a personal story for another day.
that is true. Maybe it's a personal story, but in my opinion, right, like your username that you created
Shady
in high
Monkey says
school,
my old username was cringe.
it's basically, again, I understand when your old username is cringe. Like, for example, me, my old username was
Jay,
Wind,
the Coronado 5122 says some people insult usernames.
and then I don't feel it was
Sleep
cool.
Chill B says bro, I want this account have another name, but thinking about go in this channel and then Clanker call my name and you guys like who are you, bruh.
That's the thing. That's the thing about usernames, right? Like, people remember someone, especially guys, by their username, and then suddenly you change your username. Don't question why people say who you know, if you change your username. But then again, my name, my Shadow Sky name,
Quattro Quebec says mine was fine, but it's a long story I'm not ready to share yet because it's linked to a large source of regret and bad decisions.
okay, that's understandable. So each username has their own story. Like, for mine,
Shady Maki says
it's
who dis.
literally yin yang in another phrase, you know, like shadow, sky, yin yang, you know, because the sky casts a shadow, and the shadow is, you know, a shadow is made from light, made from the sky. That's the reason why my name is Shadow Sky. But that took me like many years, because when I was like in first year to second year high school, my name was like Wind, like air, you know, wind, like hangin. And then I was like, man, it's so basic. And so I tried to like think about it. It was like the time when you were playing games with other people online, right? Local network, you know, like you're playing StarCraft, you're playing like Dota 1, you're playing Warcraft, you play Battle Realms. So having a name back then was really, really important. You know what I mean?
Quattro Quebec says most I will share is that I miss that kind of connection, which might be why I'm so ambivalent towards Kaela unlike other holomems.
To be honest, your name, Quattro Kerbex, is actually really cool. I'm gonna say, in the scale of names, Shady Maki is a real cool name, right? Quattro Kerbex is actually a really cool name. Ajax, though your last name is really weird, why you put Kaela's last name there? Ajax is also really cool. Like, there's a lot of like, you know, reference from Ajax in different games.
Quattro Quebec says EYY appreciate the sentiment brother.
Like, for example, for me, like, Lord Joey Bito,
Ajax Kovalskia says him.
even though his name is Lord Joey Boto, I call him Lord Joey Bito because, again, I don't know, I found the Obito fits him more. Even if there's Lord Joey Boto, it's just the roll of the tongue, you know? Like, seriously, some names are really like, your name is very important.
Lord Joboto says alright Shadow Soup.
Shadows. What? What the fuck, bro? What the hell, bro? What the hell? Oh my god. Such a big mistake. And it was like a hard thing to do. Like, I don't know which Gen 0 I need to discard there. And Suisei was like the only Gen 0 that is like I can discard. That doesn't disrupt my ASCII nuke. By the way, Lord Joy Vito, do you even play
Shady Maki says when I changed my name, I practically also lost most of my
Holodori
connections.
or Pokajan?
Ajax Kovalskia says I found my Ajax name from Arena Breakout back then mid-or end 2022 in closed beta test server.
Hey, pretty cool. Yeah, sure. Tell the story about your names. It's actually, every gamer names, especially for a guy, has some story. You know, like for example, there's a guy named Kezu, and I'm pretty sure what is the reason why he named himself Kezu. And the answer was actually, oh my god, I died.
Lord Joboto says TTS say it wrong if I am Joe Obito you're Shadow Sasuke.
Shadow Sasuke.
Ajax Kovalskia says yeah, we had our own history.
It's like really cool.
Lord Joboto says I play Pokajin a bit, not nearly as much as you guys. Shady Maki says Kizu is a bald wild monster from Monhun.
This friend of mine named Kezu, he told me the reason why he named himself Kezu, aside from the Monster Hunter reference, it's also he loved the Kezu team. He absolutely loved the Kezu team. If you know what's the Kezu team, do not tell chat. Let them Google the Kezu team in YouTube right now.
Soul Edgar says ROCKU wah wah. Sleep Chill B says is his voice deep.
My voice deep? Whoa.
Shady Maki says I was about to say. Sleep Chill V says I have one online friend and his name is Kaiju.
Ah, okay. My friend Kezu is not a deep voice. He's like Asian voice, like somewhat high pitch, but not high pitch ish.
Sleep Chill V says is he Malaysia.
My friend?
Shady Maki
He
says
was-
my name Maki just comes from my
he was
best friend's nickname
Bhutanese.
for me, Maki Maki.
He's actually
Lord Joboto says
Bhutanese.
stitched
I'm
like
not sure if
Kizu.
you know what word's
Ace
Bhutan,
403 says
but
wah.
it's part of Asia. My friend who is named Kezu.
Shady Maki says Kason.
Kezu. You know, Kezu.
Shadowski EXE says Kizu.
Kizu? What the fuck, what? Why is his name Kizu?
Ajax Kovalskia says I still remember Thar I used to be Ajax Jones before I watched Kaela. Sleep Chill B says ah.
And then we have the names that is really cool. Like, you can actually make it as a username or your gamer name, like Kyle. You know, I've seen a lot of people who name Kyle, and when you ask them why your gamer name is Kyle, and they be like, because my name is Kyle. Like, whoa, I've never thought of that. Yo, you're Kyle?
Shady Maki says I am glad I changed names. My old name had too much bad memories.
Oh yeah. Names, not gonna lie, like, there are names in your life that
Shady Maki says
you want to
Kaylee is a
forget.
cool name.
Especially a woman's name. You know? Like an ex. A name that really haunts you.
Quattro Quebec says relatable Maki.
Relatable Maki. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you what were the names I was thinking back in the day. So, again, because of my full name, I was going to name myself as Michael, like an Archangel Michael, because that's one of my names. And then it's too religiously, you know. So I scrapped that idea, and then I like the element of wind. So I was like, okay, I'll be wind, and people call me
Ajax
wind.
Kovalskia says damn, this is turning into a midnight deep talk.
It is.
Lord Joboto says Joboto come from voice chat crackling in the hit song Mr. Roboto from Styx.
Oh.
J. The Coronado 5122
Now
says I
that's
just
lore.
use my acronym on some accounts. Ace Hundo 403 says Kizu. Like that eldritch creature who has screamed that oddly remind me of Rusha. Shady Maki says I actually like how Holomems just calls me Maki.
No, Kaela calls you Shady Maki. Kaela calls you in full name. Kaela respects the name. There are only like a few people. No, people also calls people in their full name. Yeah. And then there's some who just abbreviates your name.
Quattro Quebec says I like that this artist for Yuri's Shiftilist changed his name to Shifty because Yuri's called him that El Mao. Shady Maki says the others calls me Maki, but sometimes calls me just Maki in some supas. Soul Edgar says yo Shadow quick question. How do I farm Megasphere coins before Pokajin? Lord Joboto says Rissa still says Jobo2 instead of Jobot2. Ajax Kovalskia says how did we go from talking about phones to name?
I don't know. We got to the deep talk, you know, the deep. Yeah, I remember too, like, there is a close to Joey Boto. Yo, Shadow, quick question. How do I farm Megasphere coins before Pokajan? Simple.
Says calling Shadow.
I'll show
Shadow
you
feels
a secret. You go to the trade shop.
J. The Coronado
and
5122
change
says
your-
just swap boost to coins.
Yeah, swap your
Soul Edgar says do I
boost to
have to keep
coins.
playing Bloody Mega Circuit?
You don't need to play Mega Circuit if you only need coins. Use your boost. Use the boost juice if you will, because it's a pain to farm.
Shady Maki says do not do that.
Okay, he is right. If you do that, okay, if you do the exchange to coins, I'm gonna tell you right now, you will have negative coins
Quarter Quebecs, it's
in your
adorable.
rank. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you do the negative coins by using the boost, you will start with negative rank, because it's basically like a debt. So if you don't care if your rank is negative, then sure, go ahead.
Quattro Quebec says Mega Circuit. Nah.
Mega Circuit, fuck that. My homies hate Mega Circuit.
Shady Maki says 10 boosts for 500 coins is so bad. BCU can get like 5,000 for that in circuit.
No, but the thing is, people cannot win on the mega circuit thing.
Sleep Chill B says lol, just recognize he has Pokajin in the corner. Soul Edgar says oh that's what the minigame boost button does. OMG, why didn't it explain it? I thought it's to buy more boosts.
Oh no, it's so stupid. Again, there's a lot of things in Holodori that they don't explain, that people complain, so that's one thing, actually. Like, you need to Google in Reddit, like, how do I get Mega Sphere
Circuit
coins?
also has an out-of-bounds cheat RN.
And then you would see it there, like, afterwards. Oh, so that's how you get coins easily.
Shady Maki says TDF, I also converted boosts to coins when I started.
I think it's the most efficient way, to be honest.
Lord Joboto says I saw people cheating in Mega Circuit, so I avoid it. Shady Maki says DW, it's getting patched.
The thing is, like, once you know how to win in Pokajan, you will have more coins than you're going to spend. Like, I have 500k. What the fuck do I spend it on? I'm waiting for the reset.
Ace Hundo 403 says oh yeah, I need to ask how to get 10k coins rewards for Pokajin. Soul Edgar says I tired googling and it told me to play high-low, but I don't even have that unlocked, lol. Kaela Kovalskia says Shadow playing Pokajin in the corner is like watching those the type of shorts content with Subway Surfers on below the screen. Quattro Kerbeck says better get a free 2,500 gems for compensation.
Okay, so there was a question, how to get 10k rewards for Pokajan. Number one, you need to do 5 more side quests, no, 5 more main quests, and then you will unlock the Pokajan ×2 reward. And then if you have Holo Passport, which also ×2 your reward. So that's how you get 10k per win.
Quattro Kerbeck says remove the betting cap IIRC. Shady Maki says there is also a scummy way to earn coins early, which includes DC when you lose. But don't do that too much, BCU will get timed out. Ace Hundo 403 says Q.
Man, people who cannot accept defeat are just cowards.
Soul Edgar says hey, a passport.
Okay, the thing about a passport though, so okay, before you say, yeah, passport, it's actually all rewards. Even the rewards in your live,
Lord Joboto says take the 2k loss.
Everything is ×2, even the thing that you play is ×2. Even your rewards for event is ×2. Which is very annoying. You cannot.
Passport is cheaper and more bang for your buck if you play console.
Yes, passport is so cheap for something so big. I'm pretty sure they're going to nerf it after the first month. I'll be surprised if they continue the passport.
Shady Maki says Shadow TDF, I did that early BC. I didn't have enough coins to keep playing if I didn't do that. But now I don't do it BC. I am rich AF.
if I did that earlier, I didn't have enough coins to keep playing. Yeah, true.
Ajax Kovalskia says I just saw Aurora playing Holo versus Robo. Does that game updated?
Yeah, they updated Iris. I'm not
Shady
sure.
Maki says passport is P2W sad face.
Damn. Okay, let me focus a bit for my art. I've been slacking here.
Shady Maki says I didn't have passport either, so it's really hard for me sad face. Soul Edgar says I think they can keep it where it is. It's almost required to reach certain milestones for events and stuff. Shady Maki says early.
Then again, right?
403 says what's the passport? Also about the quest, is that the quest that upgrading the building?
No. It's actually a main quest. There will be a quest where you need to win against Kiara in the in Pokajan, which is actually you just play random people and you need to get second place, and then you can unlock ×2. Yo, where the fudge is? What do I lack?
Shady Maki says passport is paid subscription.
Again, like for me though, like the passport is like way too. Like if you just do the dailies and out, it's and you're like.
Shady Maki says you get double rewards from any activity.
Again, this is my Holodor is not my first gacha game, but this is the first gacha game that I actually
Shady
invested
Maki says
in.
I think coins earned in Pokajan 2 is doubled, and halved if negative.
Yeah, the thing about Pokajan is also ×2 your loss. So yeah, it's a double edge. Polo Passport is also a double edge for Pokajan. You also lose twice.
Ajax Kovalskia
So you
says
need to win.
wait. Does anyone found Mumi in Holodori recently? I swear I don't see anyone posted in Yubi. Soul Edgar says by the way, have you managed to pull 5-star Ina? Shady Maki says oh.
So Edgar, we don't talk about Ina. Here's a good summary for what happened. Okay, this is a good summary between the Ina pulling.
Shady Maki says Mumi walks on top of the electric lines.
Yeah, you can actually see
Ace Hundo
Mume in
403
Holodori.
says
Like,
passport is P2W. DM.
again, if you're free-to-play player, sure, it is kind of like pay to win.
Soul Edgar says Kaela did it again. I see.
But it's so cheap though. Okay, again, I know there's like regional pricing for each and every country. Because in the Philippines, it only costs like 120 pesos, which is like $2. And $2 is just, yo, that's so small for a working person like me.
J. A Coronado 5122 says P. Shady Maki says it's also region locked, so it's unfair for me.
Yeah, true. It is region. I'm so sorry for you, dude. I'm not sure how expensive it is for other countries to get Holodori passport.
Shady Maki says region locked and platform locked. Soul Edgar says okay, sure I can spare $4.
It's $4? That's 200 pesos. Wow. So there is like regional pricing. Really kind. Yeah. Amazing how.
Shady Maki says the price
covered.
is same here in Norway.
What? Ah. Why is it cheap in the Philippines? I'm not complaining. Cover, if you're listening, I'm not complaining. Please maintain the price. I'm just appreciating the price change. Please do not change the price of Holo Pass in Philippines. Thank you.
Shady Maki says, well, I am. Lord Joboto says, my only goal for Pokajin is getting 3 Narissa same color.
Dude, okay, Lord Joy Boto. I know that some people be like, oh, I need to do this so that I could finish my my achievements in Pokajan, in Holodori. Dude, how about we can actually do it? Just win. Wait, Lord Joey Boto, what is your rank in Pokajan? Are you the same as Dark Quill? Having a hard time winning Pokajan? Because I can give you some tips.
Soul Edgar says, Rakawawa.
I can legit give you some tips in Pokajan. Not kidding. I'm really good at the game. I'm just playing like airport, like what you call this, autopilot at the moment. But if I really want to win, I can win.
Lord Joboto says, I don't sacrifice the win for it, but it would be nice. Capt Balak says, not lucky at Pokaisen.
No. Okay, the thing about Pokajan, sure, you can never beat someone with luck. That is the truth.
Shady Maki says, Shadow is gonna smurf for her ACCNT.
Smurf sure ka. But no. But here's the thing. Pokajan is actually has skill. And I'm going to explain to you some parts of the skill. There is one simple rule that you need to abide in Pokajan. Always go for the safest discard. The only thing you can control in Pokajan is what you discard.
Lord Joboto says it says 5,513th rating 3,880.
Oh, that's really nice. Mine is I'm like 30k. I'm pretty sure I'm like top 1k in the ratings, I think, with my current score. And Shady Maki is like top 100-ish. Like, we Pimalos have already like strategized, talk about things in Pokajan, like hidden rules, hidden stuff that Pokajan doesn't tell you. Like, for example, I'm gonna show you
Lord
this.
Joboto says, I don't do bad, I just do play that much. Shady Maki says, Shadow, I demand you to be in top 100.
If I wasn't busy I could just play this the whole day and earn money.
Lord Joboto
Sure.
says, don't.
So for example here, there's one thing that the game doesn't tell you. There are missing cards. Have you ever played Pokajan and then suddenly, where the fuck is that Kiara? Where the fuck is that Nerissa? Like, you're waiting for that card and nobody drops it. Actually, it's not that nobody drops it. There are sometimes it doesn't exist.
You don't need to play too much. You just need to win every time, laughing face.
Like, for example here, this is 4 cards, right? 4 cards. Each card has 9 colors. 9 duplicates in 3 different colors. So it's basically 4 times 9. It's 36, 36, 36, 36. Now, the game starts with 100 cards. If you add each 36, the total number of cards should have been 148. So basically, there are 48 cards that doesn't exist in the game. And that's something that they don't tell you.
Lord Joboto says, when you go to Pokajan World Series.
Nah. I'm just a statistics guy. I love statistics. And Pokajan is basically tingling my statistics.
Shady Maki says it's so obvious though.
Some people doesn't know though. Like for example, some people keep waiting for that card and literally forgot the existence that there's a higher
Shady Maki
chance
says, like, how did
that
you
it
guys
doesn't
not
really
see it at the
exist.
start?
Yo, I am surprised that where's the Gen 5s here?
Quattrokerbeck says Yushidowski, my Freren Seasons 12 DVDs showed up in the mail.
What? Noise! Dude, watch it. Watch
Shady
it.
Maki says that's why I try to do 2 full colors in one hand now.
Watch it. Watch Free-Run, dude. This next season. Next month. Let's go. Like seriously though, when you play Pokémon in the higher level, once you like play Pokémon in a higher level, like me getting low cards doesn't phase me. If I have something, if I have a bomb, like for example, I have a colored bomb that I could throw, I would. What did I throw? What did I throw? What of it? No, I was like, I'm loading.
Lord Joboto says I still need to watch it. I've been saying this for a long while.
Dude, why are you guys not watching Free Ren? Again, it's not isekai. I mean, Free Ren is not isekai. It's not your typical isekai. So, just watch it. It's really good. For old people like us, it's so nice. It has action, slice of life, like really nice world building, story too. Even character development is like so good.
Lord Joboto says I need to watch it, not play it in the BG. Quattrokerbeck says I need to watch it before my high school DVD comes in the mail LMAO.
Lol. Oh, I did discard Gen 2. It's fine. I'm good.
Shady Maki says, did Stark actually NTR Fern with Freren?
No, that's just fan art. What the fuck? Okay, you watch too much Kyle's fan art of Stark NTRing Fern, bruh. Man, watch too much lewd fan art.
Says LMAO.
I know what you see. I know what you said. I've saw it too. I'm also part of the group who also watched it.
Quattrokerbeck says Stark calls Freren his grandma.
Oh yeah.
Ajax Kovalskia says goo.
Have I told you guys this weird story? This is a very weird story, but when I was a kid, I keep wondering why there is no good hentai animations, right? Like you know, why can't they make an anime like a hentai that is like really like the anime?
Quattrokerbeck says finished reading the first manga as
and
well.
then suddenly Maple Star existed, and I was like, damn, Maple Star literally did a lot of people's questions.
says exactly.
Maple Star is the goat. I was like, damn. He knows that there are people wanting this, and I still remember there was an interview about it, and Maple Star was like,
Cat Balak says Maple Star.
He trained. Okay.
Ajax Kovalskia says the old age graphics aren't
Okay,
appetizing.
Captain Belloc, you don't know who is Maple Star, bro. Bro, you don't know who is Maple Star? A person like you don't know who is Maple Star? I am more surprised that you don't know Maple Star. Yo! How did you...
Soul Edgar says I don't know Maple Star either. J. A Coronado 5122 says guys please. Quattro Quebec says Maple Star, Nekalala-sama, Salty Ice Cream, Your Pixon, Zone, etc.
Yeah!
Capt Balak says yeah. Shady Maki says I also don't know. Ajax Kovalskia says yo 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 Kerbex that's too much.
Bro, Quattro Kerbex is like, I'm dropping all the sauce right here, right now. Now let's drop Oseki Bijou. And it is nice to have a fuck.
Quattro Kerbex says I have more sauce packets in my trench coat, don't worry.
So I also have the same, but I don't show my sauce, you know. It's you know, again, bro, it's like it's information for the veterans, you know. Like if you Google long enough, you would see, you know, it something will awake.
Ajax Kovalskia says on a side note though, I like reading Halu Overdosum.
Halu Overdose. You mean the one with Raikou? The one that Raikou make? Oh yeah, Raikou is such a bro.
Shady Maki says keep your sauces in your pants SMH. Capt Balak says I only know Suzdao. Quattro Kerbex says Raikkonen is a household name.
You know what's funny about Raikou? I chat him from time to time. Believe it or not, I actually chat him from time to time, but he's like also like a Dota 2 enjoyer. That's why I talk to him like Dota 2 stuff. He did told me like I have the talent. He did told me I have the talent to make comic because I understand how to pace out some comic scenes, and he was willing to teach me too. And I was like, nah. Basically, the dark side is, you know, the dark side is open. It's just if I am interested.
Quattro Kerbex says I found him from his Muna work and followed him since.
Be like me. You know what's funny? Be like me. I found his work way before I was an artist. But I don't have an account in Twitter yet. And so what happened is that I was like, how about
Soul Edgar
I
says
follow
Google
him
Maple
now.
Star.
Now I'm
I
an
see.
artist. And then he followed me back instantly. And then he chatted me. It's like, yo, I love your art, dude. Keep doing good work. You can be good. He's like one of the people who believe I can be really good artist. And that's such a big boost of confidence. Like a hentai artist DM'd you after you follow him and told you to like, you can do it. You can be someone big. Damn. It can make a grown man cry. Not gonna lie, now I think about it, I have a lot of hentai friends.
Capt Balak says
Or
after I
Patreon.
googled it I realized that Maple Star that make JJK2.
Yes! Yes! That's the guy! Maple Star and JJK, like, oh my god, dude! You cook! It's not even like a 5-star Michelin meal! It's otherworldly! It's like something like a student, like, bro, the guy literally
Capt Balak says Danton.
hire voice actors that can copy voice actors for that. I still remember the
Ajax
story.
Kovalskia says it's kinda surprising that the most free hollow member in the Green Web was Gura, Susei and Pekomama.
True. You know what's weird about Maple Star? If you didn't actually know about this,
Shady Maki says you guys sue Halu.
no. We just appreciate you know, we just appreciate Maple Star. If you guys didn't know, he actually trained in Japanese studio work. Like that, it's surprising too. She's a woman. She's a woman who literally
Quattro says Bakura's mother is very
trained
popular.
in Japan because she has one goal to create S tier doujinshi
J.
because she is so mad on how bad
says we
Queen
respect
Bee
anatomy.
makes
Ajax Kovalskia
doujinshis.
says woman.
Yes, Maple Star is a woman. There's a lot of, dude, these women dude are so freaky. Like ratatatata
Cat Balak says a woman. Cat Balak says wow.
is also like a woman. Like what the fuck? This woman just throw yeah, S tier. S fucking tier. And you know it's a woman too because like the
Shady
details
Monkey
and
says
stuff.
SRY I only know Maple Story. Cat Balak says what Ratatata is a woman too.
Yeah, Ratatata is a woman too. Yes. There was an interview and she did say that she is a woman. For those who didn't know.
Quattro Quebec says Sakamaikan. AX sends Mirai Hikari, Mainchu to name a few.
I like, but sir, relax on the dropping of the sauce, dude. my guy's like, yeah, and here are the other sauces. you like French dressing? You like some ranch? Bro, relax on the sauce drop.
Cat Balak says whoa, we learn a lot tonight. Quattro Quebec says Zone is also a woman. J. A Coronado 5122 says women's are scary.
I told you this before, right? I told you this before. I was invited on
Shady Maki
a
says why
art
did you guys
server
memorize these XD?
for women, and they want me to draw. They were like ERPing with art. Like what the fuck, dude? These women are crazy, dude. Like what the fuck?
Quattro Quebec says because it ain't the periodic table of elements Maki. Ajax Kovalskia says Quebec's normally dropping sauce like it's a ball.
No, if you wonder if I still go to that server, no. I was too scared to join their ERP art style that I just slowly fade away because I am not into that shit. Women artists are so scary, like seriously.
Quattro Quebec says the only slot machines I play with have 6 slots with numbers 0 to 9 on them.
Number 0 to 9 on them.
Cap Balak says RP. Roleplay.
ERP. You can guess what's the E.
Shadowski EXE says ERP.
Try to guess what's the meaning of E. In the ERP.
Cap Balak says O. Shady Maki says I don't get it. Quattro Quebec says hero minus the H. Shady Maki says entomologist.
Entomologist. Yes, entomologist roleplay. Exactly.
Ajax Kovalskia says arrow. J. A Coronado 5122 says entertainment.
True, entertainment. It's an entertainment roleplay. True. It's technically entertainment roleplay. Technically.
Soul Edgar says elephant.
You know, I'm gonna do like 4 for now. I'm gonna do the rest later on other streams.
Shady Maki says elephant.
It's elephant is exactly. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't saw the full advent here. I'll do that.
Capt Balak says element.
Okay, I need to play 1 card and then I need to go for a bit. I need to... Woo! It's so chilly tonight, very chilly.
Quattroperbeck says Yo Shadow, do you know that one artist who specifically draws spicy Yu-Gi-Oh monsters? That Morinfin one still makes me laugh. Soul Edgar says Shady Maki. Why, have you not role-played an elephant before? Everyone does it underscore. Quattroperbeck says car. Quattroperbeck says honk.
Okay, good. I'm safe. Woo! Safe. Ah.
Ajax Kovalskia says this deep talk went too far Lemao.
No.
Shady Maki says did you mean toot?
I need to take a piss.
Soul Edgar says by the way, fun fact, our electronic road toll gates have ERP in giant letters on them lol. Capt Balak says the Mexican man that just lost a car. His name is Carlos.
A Mexican guy lost his car. His name
Quattroperbeck
is
says
Carlos.
damn shadow stalling toxic gameplay.
What do you mean? I'm not stalling. I am not winning. Wait, I am winning. What the fuck? No, I'm not winning. Oh, am I still winning? Wait, how am I winning?
Quattroperbeck says waiting out the timer till it says 0.
Yeah, just take all the points at the ball at this point. Sheesh, this hand. Sheesh. Oh, that was stupid. I forgot Shion. Oh, 390 for no reason. I didn't check the bonus card. My god. I autopilot too much. Let me change the music to something more more chill. There's no need for me to go for another advent. It's too greedy. Wait, why Clunker-chan is not responding? Lost connection? Oh my god, I was reconnecting Clunker-chan and I got hit. Fuck. Man, I was fixing Clunker-chan.
Quattro Quebec says SOOOOO bad LMAO.
I'm washed. I am washed. Car washed. Look at that, I'm washed. I'm so washed. Even though I washed my hands. Okay, that was a PB. PB for the opposing team. And the only problem playing autopilot is legit. I rarely win. Because again, autopilot.
Quattro Quebec says you went from first to fourth in a couple of turns. That's almost impressive.
I know, right? Okay. So do not discard Iris. Brain? Iris, okay? No. No Iris. Damn. There were only two choices. Discard Kaela or discard Shion. I choose the latter. Just in case she shows up on stream. Ay, yeah. Discarding Kaela. Oh my god, Shion is back again. I need to discard Kaela at this point.
Shady Maki says if a group of birds is called a flock, what is a group of dogs called? An association.
Where the hell did you get that? Bro! Exodia! He lived! Bro, he lived on Exodia! What the fuck? Oh, he's going to die. Man lived through Exodia! But he quit though. But he quit. He already accepted that he can never win. He just out effort. Wait!
J. A Coronado 5122 says keep getting.
Let's check the rank. Okay, they want to avoid losing rank, so they out effort. Pussies. Pussy! Fight like a man. Like me, look at me. I'm fighting the first place.
Shady
Like a
Maki
true
says
man.
Kaela.
Not yet. Look at this. That's pink.
Shady Maki says I think it's his first game and didn't want to lose his remaining coins.
That is true. Maybe. I need to remember Bibu is flat. I was so close putting Buba on Bibu. Let me just emphasize the flatness right now. There we go, easy win.
Shady Maki says WDYM, Baibu is Sugoi Dekai. J. A Coronado 5122 says got DC 2 times at the start of my game.
It's so weird because
Yuda Y2L 7 meters says by any chance are you Asian?
I sound Asian.
Quadrokerbeck says bro
I
whenever
sound
open
Asian
the game,
and I
why does my
am
live group
Asian.
leader keep changing to Chaco when I
Hello.
have Ollie said?
Welcome to the absolutely professional stream. You see art and you also see game at the same time. Welcome. You get 2-in-1. 2-in-1 ringgit. You need to like
Lord Joboto says had a guy go from 30 to 1800 because I didn't want to end the game in third. He had all my cards. I ended in second. Yuda Y2L 7 meters says I thought it's only midnight in Asia.
yes, it is midnight.
Quattrokerbeck says he has ADHD. You'll have to bear with him.
It's literally 1 a.m. You can here, I'm gonna show you my
Ajax Kovalskia says Shadow is Filipino.
here. Look at my time. See that? 1 a.m. 1:17, 1:18. Yo, pretty cool. I have both Holox and Gen 2 as a bomb.
Yuda Y2L 7 meters says it's only 23:50 in my country so my bad.
Oh,
Lord Joboto says it's midnight in US 2 smiley face. J. A Coronado
it's the middle of the
5122 says hear
day,
the strong
bro.
accent.
Bro.
Quattrokerbeck says what's it like living in the future while I'm in the present?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, the future is bleak. It's so bleak, it's so dark. Maybe because it's night. And then, where's Koseki Biju? Like, I need a Koseki Biju, like, full arm. This one is fine. If you
Shady Maki says Shadow why didn't you want us about COVID SMH?
what you warned us
Lord
about
Joboto
COVID?
says what's the 18th like? Did you win the war?
Everything was close. How can I warn people? What's the 18 like? Do we win the war? Oh my god, dude. Wait, what parallel universe are you? Why is there a war? Dude. I think you're living in another parallel universe. China and Taiwan hasn't fought yet. Emphasis on yet.
Shady Maki says did the Avengers win?
The Avengers win! Yes, I saw it. Talking about Avengers, now we are in the
Soul Edgar
slop
says
era.
OMG curse this quest that makes me play a song with MB that shows all these graduated members performing. Quattro Kerbex says bro traveling from east overseas at midnight to west and arriving at midnight is like time extended.
Sure. Yo, what the hell? Nice. I really want to target the first place, but this is fine.
Shady Maki says damn spoiler up. Lord Joboto says timestamp for when they lose in Doomsday.
Oh, you mean Doomsday? I think they won. I'm pretty sure they won. I don't know why I think they won, but I'm pretty sure they won.
Shady Maki says did you watch Scooterman? Soul Edgar says sorry what was that about Avengers?
Actually, Spider-Man is fun.
Ajax Kovalskia says by the way between one of Hollow termination. CN branch is mostly one of the most destructive PR for Hollow.
I don't know about the CN thingy. I don't know what to think about it because I wasn't really there. I mean, I was there when it happened, but I wasn't like into hololive back in the day. Wasn't that deep. I was like skinny dipping on hololive, if that is a phrase.
Quattro Kerbex says shush we don't talk about the CN branch.
Motherfucker! Got back to first place after he got bullied by the other two people. Come on, drop a Louis, please. I want to be first. Drop a Louis.
Shady Maki says shadow that means naked
No.
swimming. Quattro Kerbex says there is no social credit to be gained here. Soul Edgar says same. But CN almost turned me off Hollow. Like too much drama.
Man, I was winning and then I wasn't winning. So that's so sad. Let's hit 20 children.
Shady Maki says they should bring back Coco.
Yo, fun fact. I think you didn't know about
Shady
that
Maki
story.
says Coco
Wait,
did nothing wrong.
Shitty Monkey, you didn't know the story? Yago actually asked if Coco wants to get back. They actually asked if Coco wants to go back to Hololive. Fun fact.
Ajax
And
Kovalskia
she
says
didn't-
it was because one of JP members said that Taiwan is the same country as China if I remember while they were ranking Hollow member on a board. Soul Edgar says but Myth debuted and, threw me in the...
And they were
Quattro
like,
Quebec says they fought
and
to
Coco
keep her,
declined
but
the
Coco
offer.
decided to leave.
Yeah.
Soul Edgar says rabbit hole. Shady Maki says oh I didn't know that. Ace Hundo 403 says Coco did want to leave for good.
No, the story is like, when after
Quattro
2
Quebec
years,
says nah Ajax Thry acknowledged Taiwan as a country.
after 2 years of like Coco disappeared, actually Yago with Towa, I remember it was like Towa and other holo memes, like they meet with Coco, and then they ask if she were given a chance to go back to Hololive, would she, you know, accept it?
Shady Maki
And
says I
Coco
miss the
said
alums.
she's happy being indie.
Ajax Kovalskia says thanks for the info Kerbex, I kinda forgot about it. Quattro Kerbex says it was Hashama who did that, and she still feels guilty about it to this day. Shady Maki says oh I feel like I've heard that.
And it was with, again, that was in front with Yago. So basically, it's like a somewhat
Soul Edgar says KSON
An
keeps
actual
getting burnt by
question?
shady corporates.
if she wants to come back.
Kruviak says yay. KSON told the story. Ace Hunt 0403 says I miss Mel. Her termination leave me flabbergasted.
Mel though, oh my god, Mel is something I still don't accept. Mel is something I still don't accept. She did that for the sake of, you know, protecting the other holomems.
Quattrokerbeck says Mel was tragic.
Mel was extremely tragic. Because, okay, for example, right, like, you cannot. This is why like holomems have a hard time trusting to other
Ajax
people.
Kovalskia says that was the most FKED.
Imagine your own friend is the one who's blackmailing to expose your identity and also like expose the projects that hololive is doing. A friend. That's fucked up. She literally backstabbed. And you know what's funny? It's not even the first time she got backstabbed. That's why it's so tragic. Like, if you didn't know before, she also have an old friend that she quote unquote tried the VTuber thing. She got backstabbed by the same friend when she got into hololive. And now she has this other friend who backstabbed her to expose her.
Kruviak says that's why human can't trust human nowadays. Dan Makivin says, wait, how late am I?
You see, how late you are, let me see. You're fine.
Quattrokerbeck says Hollow was willing to look the other way for her too, but Mel didn't want them to make her an exception to the rule.
Yeah, I think I understand why they don't want to make it as an exception to the rule.
Ajax Kovalskia says 2 hours late.
Because if they're going to like give her a leeway on what happened, people wouldn't trust the Holo Corporation. Basically, it's like it's like a brand risk. Basically,
says no. You were right. I could have slept.
It's like a brand risk. Like, oh, these people cannot even they protect their talents than our brand. Something like that. Too much bias for this person. But still, it's kind of fucked up though. A friend that she trusted for many years. That's kind of fucked up.
Shady Maki says I miss Alcoon. Quattrokerbeck says it's common business logic, yeah. An exception for one is an exception for all, otherwise it's favoritism.
Exactly.
Shady Maki says lesson learned. Never trust your frienda.
I think the lesson here is choose your friends, than never trust your friends. Just a person is nice to you doesn't mean you would tell the person everything. You need to literally create a boundary between you and your friend and to your work.
Kruviak says well, even if Hollow forgive Mel, that one FKED up friend will be back. Shady Maki says never trust your friends with NDA. Kruviak says I think that's still the best decision. Quattrokerbeck says Mel has been let down by multiple people close to her, and stopped to IIRC.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like she has the
Ajax Kovalskia says I forgot that terminated member that had like a journalist or book lover model. Only rumors were heard. Holo refused to open about her.
so yeah. Here's my thing though. I think the most hardest graduation is number one Mume, which is very understandable. She cannot speak until her voice recovers, and people don't understand that even though how much you will give hiatus to a person, the homework will just pile up. So the stress will pile up. And stress can actually worsen any diseases that you have. And it's a proven, and if you guys didn't know, it's actually proven. A good mental health helps the body heal faster. It's a proven scientific study. Like, mental health is really important. Also, my phone killed itself. 1 second. Let me turn on my phone again. Oh, talking about Gura. If you guys didn't know about Gura, people are so surprised when Gura said he has a chronic disease, which is very weird because if you know Gura's original OC, she did say she has a terminal disease and she keeps drinking alcohol to, you know, to lessen the pain. That's why she called the drunkard anime thingy. Members only? What do you mean members only? What? This is members only? This is like information
Quattrokerbex says
that
Monkey this was made public a
I
while ago.
learned from
Unfortunately.
4chan.
Quattrokerbex says Monkey this was made public a while ago. Unfortunately.
It is actually on 4chan. It was shared on Reddit.
WTFYT.
What?
Shady Monkey says hiya. Ace Hundo 403 says that reminds me of my favorite songs back then from Hollow the Halloween night. Sadly only Chaco remaining that sing the song. Hope that song got into Holodori one day.
True, only Choco. Only Choco is left. Holy shit.
Shady Maki says Shadow, do you know Gura's song Full Color? Lord Joboto says speaking of 4chan, apparently I was cancelled according to them. Quattrokerbex says man I remember
What?
Matsuri was devastated
Yo,
with Mel.
Lord Joboto.
She could barely speak on the stream and
If you don't mind me asking, can I have the link? I really wanna see that. What happened? Why are you cancelled? Holy shit, that's actually funny to know. Yeah, why are you cancelled?
Ajax Kovalskia says, Lord, explain the story.
That is actually such an interesting fortune, so you're
Quadrokerbeck says
cancelled.
the Anons have his address.
The rats is being schizo again? So far, I am not famous enough for 4chan to talk about me. But I do see my artwork there from time to time. Especially my Michi arts.
Shady Maki says, whoa, I wanna be cancelled too.
That's how you know you're succeeding in life. Because people considered you cancelled. Yo, you got cancelled! Damn, you're famous.
Lord Joboto says I sent DM, but it's cause I am conservative. Quadrokerbeck says 4chan halu for Kaela.
Surprisingly, they don't. If you go to 4chan and you go to I mean, there are some people who's halu to any holo member, to be honest. But most of the time, what I see for Kaela is basically just she's doing the impossible again. It's basically them praising Kaela's gamer skills or her achievements in other stuff in Minecraft, her long streams.
Rubiax says Kaela too Saiso. Quadrokerbeck says, well, I gotta go make lunch and crunch out some stuff before work tonight. Adios, gentlemen. Shady
Adios,
Maki
sir,
says,
you're welcome.
sometimes I think PPL cancel me on some part of the internet for joining holomems in games a lot.
Ah. Anyways, Mr. Cuatro Kerbex, have a nice lunch. Adieu. Thank you for joining the stream. It was enjoyable to talk with you.
Dan Makifin says 07. Shady Maki says 007.
It actually looks so nice. Surprisingly, this looks so nice. Though, not gonna lie, if you guys weren't here last week, I am famous. You know why I am famous? I got botted. I got botted, dude. Believe it or
Shady
not,
Maki says,
they
why
saw
did
it.
she read that is 007 and
I
not
got
007?
the bot about.
Ajax Kovalskia says, I hate myself now for that. Dan Makifin says, oh wow.
It was amazing. That's how you know I have achieved something in YouTube.
Dan Makifin says voted.
Yeah, botted. You know, like, you know the bot that comes into the chat and then speak like, you like some.
Shadowski EXE says botted. Shady Maki says, hey, a shadow is botting for views. Ace Hundo 403 says binted.
True, I bought it for views. I'm so sorry that you
Lord
guys know
Joboto
about
says
this.
Bogos.
I'm so sorry if you know. I didn't know though, like it was like that, like
J.
that.
A Coronado 5122 says what bot?
I banned the botting. The one solo bot that goes to my chat for some reason. Like for example, who's the bot here? Shidimaki is actually a bot. He is basically a sentient bot. Yeah. I'm so sorry to say this, guys.
Dan Makifin says rip bot.
I'm actually botting the whole time. The people here are actually fake. Even I am fake.
Shady Maki says I am neuro but better. Ajax Kovalskia says gas. Flanker. Lord Joboto says it is me. I am the Joe bot.
True! He's... Lord Joboto is actually the Lord bot. That's why he got cancelled, because he was actually a bot.
Kruviak says how did you know I am a bot?
I'm so sorry. I always do. I check my stats.
Shady Maki says no one in this chat is actually real.
Yeah, true. It's the dead internet theory. Everyone here is fake. Everyone here is actually just bots to
Lord
deceive
Joboto
YouTube.
says what is real. Dan Makifin says oh I'm the only real one here.
Don't worry, Mr. Danmachi fan.
Ace Hunto 403
Soon,
says beep boop.
Skynet will come to your house, and then you'll join us to eternity. Glory to Skynet. Glory to ChatGPT.
Shady Maki says are you sure you were real?
Oh, it's Claude now. I'm sorry. Glory to Claude.
Dan Makifin says that doesn't sound bad if with you guys. Soul Edgar says I stepped out to play one song, and come back to find out I'm not real. Dala. Ajax Kovalskia says I dug under my skin to check for the bones I searched for but I only found wire and coolant. Pico PXSV says hello, thank you for ordering the YouTube ViewBot Premium package for $69 which will last 1 month and end on August 30th, 26. Shady Maki says 99% of I think they're real.
Oh no! Look at this! It's Pico, my loyal bot. I'm so sorry, guys. This guy's actually a bot. Okay, let me remove my gloves. Oh, gloves are so nice, but man, the debuff you get on gloves is so extreme.
Dan Makifin says agreed. Shady Maki says imagine Shadow actually gets banned for botting.
That would be funny.
Lord Joboto says blood is red because of iron. Robots are steel which is made which iron. Coincidence.
Oh no! We're actually bought all along, all of us, because of blood. There was actually like I remember a YouTube video, like how much blood do you need to create 1 block of iron? I forgot that video. I forgot to finish that video. It was interesting. Oh, I forgot. I do have the Ina. Look, I have Ina. This is my Ina palette. Ah, I forgot. I have Ina palette all this time. I am fake. I'm a fake fan, guys. I forgot I have Ina palette all this time. Alright, discard what? Discard ID and make gentry, taking a damage of
Dan Makifin says
120. Because I am that stupid.
Shady Maki says do bots have feelings?
Damn. That's so deep. You know what's funny? Have you guys seen you know, the TV, the movie Her? It's basically a guy who fell in love with a robot, and people laugh about it, and now there are girls who are extremely unhinged, and they believe that their robot boyfriend or the AI boyfriend is real, which is very ironic that they say that the men are like the worst kind of people, the first persons who will get allured by bots.
Ace Hunt 0403 says, is it considered robophobic to call them planker?
That's a good question. I cannot answer that.
Kaela Kovalskia says yes.
For the safety of my life, I would answer
J. The Coronado 5122 says sure lol.
that. Sure.
Shady Maki says Shadow, you should play the Eichmann Pigeon game. It's called Had a Full Boyfriend.
The fuck? Not gonna lie, there's a lot of games I really want to play, but there are also a lot of things I need to draw. The sad reality of being an artist. The endless throwing deadlines.
Lord Joboto says that's real. Amy Bale says, what is this ADHD off stream? Ajax
What is it,
Kovalskia says, oh
ADHD?
wait, actually.
It's
Looks like
called
we need to wait 100 more years for it to be
optimized
considered
streaming.
robophobic. Amy Bale says, can we have Subway server on the screen 2 PLS?
If I get a cent for every person who said, can we have Subway Surfer on screen? I will literally have 5 cents now. Because 5 people have told me to put Subway Surfer on the screen. But you don't like this, Amo? You get the best of all worlds. You have the art stream and my epic Pokajan stream, which I am always second place. I'm surprised you haven't drawn Kaela Kovalskia, Amo. I was expecting you to draw it because you are one of the fastest who can draw it. So I was like, oh, Amo didn't draw Kaela Kovalskia. Interesting.
Lord Joboto says, I get Subway Surfer confused with Sewer Surfer from TMNT. Amy Bale says, you want to me draw it now?
I mean, you can. I mean, you're so fast. Join me. So that when I post this, it doesn't... I'm not alone. So I'm drawing like, Kaela, Koseki Piju, and Wawa. I want to draw Crony, but Crony haven't unlocked, what you call this thing? Pokajan. Did she even play Holodori? She didn't, right? She didn't even play Holodori.
Shady Maki says, I am not alone now you are here.
Hey, not gonna lie.
Shady Maki says, Sauna. W.
Ooh. You know what? I'll hold this Sora bomb. This Sora bomb that I have in my hand, I'll hold it until someone drop a colored Sora. Not that color. I want a different color, Sora. Did Mikuchi get discarded? No, no. Ah! Goodbye, Mikuchi. Okay, I'm done with Ina. Let me name this Ina. Okay. This is Raurale. They can only throw pink, Sora. If they throw any other colored Sora, holy shit. And I can also like do a closer too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Damn. He killed someone. And I thought I was the closer.
Dan Mock even says 40%.
40%? Ah. I mean, my goal there was to be a closer. So basically, I know that the 40% card missing is possible. My plan was like, if I'm still like the first, I can close the game with the
Dan
Sora.
Mock even says damn.
Yeah, someone just nuke it, you know? Someone has a better closer than me, so... What can you do? Someone has better cards. Life is shit. Life is fun, Kaela. People like... Yo, what the hell is this hand? It's multicolored. Very complex.
Shady Maki says just be better than.
True. Then, how can I be better? So bad. I'm washed. Wait, Amo, do you even play Hokajan? If you're still here, that is.
Dan Mock even says wait why Kaela and everyone have Takeo ears.
Everyone love Ina. That's why. Ah, unfortunate, huh? One turn full build. Oh, and the Monday got stolen afterwards. Wow.
Ace Hundo 403 says everyone goes wah. Dan Mock even says oh.
Okay, just give you some lore, okay? If you haven't noticed yet, my character is a Takodachi. If you haven't noticed, my character is a Takodachi. So, after the Ina and Kaela interaction today, I am in absolutely wonderful mood to draw Kaela. Nice for 80. It's just sad I'm hitting the third place. But it is what it is. If he dies, he dies. Hey Jax, good night. Also, why is my... I didn't know that Amo responded. because my thingy disconnected again from stream. Okay. In my case,
Shady Maki says Shadow stop losing Hiya.
hiya.
Soul Edgar says finally my Pokajin unlocked.
I'm not also a rhythm gamer. I actually beat most of the games in easy and normal mode. I just, because of my dedication to want to play Pokajan, you will, again, I'll be honest here, it will take you 8 hours in PC to activate Pokajan. So if you have 8 hours to spare, you skip all dialogue, you can play easy mode, make sure you also like do great synergy for your cards. If you don't know how to synergize your cards, ask a person who plays.
Shady Maki says Shadow became good at rhythm games just to play Pokajin.
Yeah, I actually became good after, like, you know, playing longer and longer. Because in the end, it's still a game. Like, you will develop muscle memory. And that's what happened to me. I have developed muscle memory. And now I can play like hard mode. I cannot do expert because of a lot of things. I am old. I don't have the rhythm game skill. But I can say I'm pretty much decent. It also doesn't help too, like the people in my server, my close friends, the old guard as I call them, are very into like rhythm games. So I was forced to be good, so I don't embarrass myself in front of these people. They sometimes invite me to like games. I'm like, let's play hololive. I was like, but I am bad. It's fine as long as you don't die. You can play normal mode. And then I press normal mode, and they like and they chose like hard mode. And I'm like, fucking pieces of shit. They really want me to suffer. So yeah, that's what happened. I forced myself to be good. Hey, you know what was it? Actually, the main question that people ask me after spending 8 hours suffering to get to Pokajan, was it worth it? Here's my answer. Yes. You know why? Because I'm still playing it right now. Pokajan was worth the effort. Because I really like to play a game like this specifically. Also, oh my god, what the fuck is that? Everything is a bomb. Whoa! Somebody skipped that! Somebody skipped Subaru! Wait, someone has a Subaru bomb. Or a nuke. Watch as I forgot that they have a bomb and accidentally throw the other Subaru just to get destroyed. Nobody's throwing promise. Holy shit.
Shady Maki says unlike live, Pokajin isn't pay to win.
That is true. This game really needs like luck. Number one, you need luck.
Ichi Hubel says wah.
Ah, Upils! Welcome. Oh my god, my hand sucks. I'm gonna abandon. I'm gonna abandon Promise. At this point, it's abandoned Promise.
Kaela Kovalskia says just don't lose.
Look, Kaela, I made you guys. There is Ninyo Mai Inanis, then Kaela
Ace Hundo 403
Kovalskia,
says Ella Ella Ella.
and we have Kuseki Biju, Ina's Body Double, and Waora Pantera. I will add more soon with Kawayo P. Mori and Kiwawa.
Dan Makifan says I also enjoy Pokajin even though I'm minus 10k debt. Dan Makifan says Kylo Kayla.
You know how, okay, guys, you don't understand how amazing this is. Look how
Shady
much is the
Maki says
discard.
DW
Look how
Maki fan.
thick
We were
the
all negative at
discard.
some point.
But nobody has started dealing a lot
Shady
of
Maki
damage.
says oh hi mods.
Like, bro, what the hell is this? Discard pile. Why nobody has taken someone's life? There we go. I was questioning when this thing starts.
Vici Hoople says yup I'm negative to smiley face.
Back to Exodia?
J. A Coronado 5122 says ouch.
What
Vici
the
Hoople says
fuck
lol.
did I
Shady Maki says I've
see?
seen people at minus 100k so it's perfectly fine. Dan Makifan says wow. Ace Hundo 403 says Kayla take your luck to oblivion.
What the fuck was that?
Ambivale says NTNT.
He nuked me, and then he nuked everyone. It wasn't me. He nuked everyone and then exodiated everyone. And because I was lower score, I died. What?
Shady Maki says skill issue. Dan Makifan says ye I've also saw them but some have they've got insane luck against me.
Something was like off. When it's like, nobody has tried to
Ace
kill
Hundo 403
themselves
says average
for a
Kanade player.
very long
Dan
turn.
Makifan says I think so.
Damn. Where's my character sheet? Kuseki Biju. Where is Kuseki Biju? Also, welcome to the stream, Kaela. I hope you're doing well with your knee. Damn, dude. Kaela was actually the harbinger of death. She joined my chat. Say don't lose. And then I lose. Damn. Girl doesn't miss. Yo.
Ace Hundo 403 says oh yeah I forgot how good Baibu was imitating Ina.
There's actually no need for me to be doing bombs. I can always play like this. You know, this is really good. But there's a big but here.
Soul Edgar says, wow, win one Pokajin and suddenly no more coin problems.
I know, right? If you win one Pokajan with passport, it's just like, oh, I can just play Pokajan with no deficit. Only the rank. The only thing that reduces your rank. But your coins, it will never deficit.
Shady Maki says passport is cheating.
Because it's
Shady Maki says sad face.
because it's times 4. It's not actually.
Soul Edgar says Pokajin forever.
It's not times 2. It's times 4 if you think about it. Damn.
Shady Maki says insert pouting cat.
I should actually check on the board from time to time. I'm killing myself.
J. A Coronado 5122 says X2 is normal.
Yeah, but if you have passport, it's times 4. So it's like times 2 times 2.
Ace Hundo 403 says maybe I should considering to buy the passport next season.
Why did I discard ID? This was a pair for But though it feels like a paid contract if you're a min-maxer. Once you buy the passport, right? It feels like not playing even a single day is so detrimental. Oh, we have a closer. I have like 3 angles for attack, but they just don't drop.
Dan Makifan says the feel of the moment off. Shady Maki says this is why I am taking a bit of a Pokajin rest.
Yeah, I actually understand a Pokajin rest. For me though, it's like, again, I'm just passively streaming because I don't gain rank nor lose rank in this one. By the way, I win and then I lose again, and I win and I lose again. So this is just me farming points while drawing.
Ace Hundo 403 says, by the way, how does the matchmaking in Pokajin work? Is it based on your total random BS? Ambivale says I am done with Takola drawing.
Wow!
Dan Makifan says I think random.
This is why I salute you, Mr. Amo. You're amazing.
Ace Hundo 403 says rank. Shady Maki says ping based.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure about the matchmaking in this game. It's quite random. Ay, yeah. Kaela.
Shady Maki says that's why I can never snipe Kaela.
Ah.
Nova_Al3x146 says Kalo guys.
Hello! Hello, Nova! Welcome to the stream. I am actually drawing while playing Pokajan at the side. If you're asking how the fuck do I able to do this, I might have ADHD. But I thought ADHD is they cannot focus on one thing. I can focus on, though others are just like autopilot. But I can actually like do this like very normally.
Ace Hundo 403 says it's work efficiency.
Absolutely work efficiency. I think I should.
Dan Makifin says doing two things at once is not that hard.
Yeah. But I'm not doing two things at once. I'm doing three things at once. I'm talking to you guys while I'm playing. And drawing.
Dan Makifin says just slow.
Yeah, that's true. No, I think I am, I don't know, like I am trained to this kind of
Sleep
environment.
Chill B says drawing gaming and watching Kayla stream.
Oh, I can do that. I can definitely do that if chat doesn't need music. But you know, music is very important. Also, yeah. Let me check up first. Let me see. Was Gen 3. Let me not change speed. Gen 0 is depleted. Gen 2 is somewhat assigned. Okay. Okay. I see.
Amy Bale says I am still disappointed he doesn't have Subway server on screen.
Bro.
Amy Bale says how I am supposed to focus now. J. A Coronado 5122 says it's common for neurodivergent to never finish a task. I don't think this is ADHD.
That is true because I do finish the task. It's like I am motivated to finish a task. This is the opposite of ADHD.
Ace Hundo 403 says music is the thing that keep me stay since I'm also doing assignment RN.
A. You know what? I was listening to my streams, right? I was like, I really wondered how I could fix the echo on the streams. There's no furniture in this room. They did say if I want to loosen the echo, I put more things like a cabinet, you know, or something. But if you're a guy, and fellow guys here in chat, you understand, right? We tend to.
Dan Makifin says but echo nice.
Echo's nice. Dang. I forgot I have neighbors, so I need to like lessen the sound. Where's my water? One thing I learned on stream, I need to drink water regularly.
Dan Makifan says for me at least.
Wait, that's still nice to know. The water.
Shady Monkey says meow.
Meow. Meow. What the fuck?
Dan Makifan says random.
Oof.
Nova underscore Al 3x146 says why we meowing now.
I do not know.
Dan Makifan says IDK.
Yo, I'm gonna kill him if I have a good card in hand.
Shady Maki says why not. Ace Hundo 403 says do you think gacha is kinda unfair for F2P meow?
Surprisingly, though I do look like a free-to-play player, I look like a pay-to-win player. I only got the passport, but you can literally play this game free-to-play. I got debated. No! Oh, I got debated by the 2 chocos.
Dan Makifan says depends on how active the F2P players are. Shady Maki says no meow. BC if for F2P you're supposed to only roll for your oshi so very rarely. Soul Edgar says got one shot by Exodia in the first discard of the game rip me.
Lol. Like every
Sleep Chill V says meow meow.
you know what? So Edgar, every single Pokéchan player will always get baptized by one-shot Exodia on your first discard. I think every single player
Shady
always
Maki
get
says
to
you wouldn't
experience
meow
it.
at a cat. 0. Dan Makifan says agreed meow Maki.
I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones. I wonder that my systems grow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
Soul Edgar says at least it was a short game and we can all move on LMAO.
But
Shady
it's
Maki
just funny.
says meowki.
But let me tell you, so Edgar, like again, having the thingy, having the passport will give you a false sense of security that you don't mind losing as long as you win once, and you will get like really bad games, and you cannot appreciate like high tier rank. What you call this thing? Poka dyan.
Ace Hundo 403 says I only collecting 4k diamonds so far, but I am afraid Kaela banner could appear anytime soon or later. Meow.
I might not able to get the Kaela banner.
Shady Maki says you don't really need the passport once you get the hang of it. Shady
That's
Maki
true.
says like me.
You don't really need the passport once you like know the ins and outs of the game. Ah, Gen 1 is bonus. I am blind.
Dan Makifin says probably later. Meow. Soul Edgar says yeah, I'm not just anyhow playing, but I can't do shit about lucky people. Lol.
I actually have a strat against lucky people. Like how to identify lucky people and how to fight against lucky people. I actually have a decent strategy against them. But you don't win. If a lucky person is usually like when they first they change Poka Jan more than like 3 to 5 times, right? And that's where you like
Shady Maki says they're not lucky, they're hacking.
they're hacking. I'll take this actually. Because I don't know when this bot gonna get killed, so I'm just gonna take all the cards I can get. So gonna, you know, grab anything I can grab.
Dan Makifin says agreed.
Because I really miss the, you know, the lifestyle of I can play any game. I don't need to have any problems in paying stuff. Like if I stop drawing, it will be so detrimental for me.
Ace Hundo 403 says lucky is not random, it's a skill. If you're not lucky, then skill issue. Sleep Chill B says summon Kaela Wawawawa.
Summon Kaela here. I'll pin it right now. Wait, it didn't pin. Okay.
Soul Edgar says how is the coin win and loss calculated? Shady Maki says Mia wow 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 wow.
So this one over here uses the original coins that you use.
Sleep Chill B says W wait really?
Whoa. Okay, this guy needs to stop.
J. A Coronado 5122 says what a great motivational speaker. Soul Edgar says oh.
So basically your remaining coins is your rank. So basically in my case, right? I have this is basically your win rate basically. If I'm going to translate it on gaming terms, that's my win rate. I have won 31. Basically, I won 31 times positive. Like I got first place 31. Yeah, 31 times positive. My brain. Here, see. I have 880, so I'm gonna lose 120 rank. There, see? I lost 120 rank, though I lose 240 coins because of the ×2 multiplier. So, but it's still like fine. Because in the end, the bet coins is different from the coins you have here. So that's how the ranking works. The ranking works is your coins in game.
Soul Edgar says I see.
So let me finish this so I can post this in Twitter. I'm actually so close to finishing Owa. So I'm pretty sure you have like this idea, like what's the benefit on fighting? Whoa! You're 40k? Yo, this guy just won 40 times straight? Like, look at this. I'm pretty sure this is the type of guy, if he starts to lose, he will Alt F4. I think. He's gonna close the game so that he doesn't get reduced points. You know, no integrity. Which is very funny because I'm 50% integrity. Ew. I'll take the damage, fuck it, go. Just take it. Oh! Someone has a bomb. And they don't want to take the pink one. Let's see. So, things that you need to know, so that this game has different types of playstyle. There is the nuke playstyle. You know, this one. The nuke playstyle is like the most common playstyle in higher rank use, which is like very difficult to fight against. There's also the chip shot. Only get pairs, just hit.
Shady Maki says I don't like how I am facing many PPL doing cancel strat too.
Yeah, cancel strat is like so annoying to fight against. Like, you need to be aware of your game, or you get nuke. And this is like a counter to cancel strat. To counter cancel strat, you go for like 5 cards. 5 or 4 card combos. Because they tend to play more... What you call this? He's recovering, yeah. After the damage, he wants to recover. They tend to play more...
Shady Maki says cancel strat is more effective on good players.
That is true. No, the cancel strat is good against bad players. Because you can actually bait the bad players to do it. To throw a core card.
Shady Maki says good players tend to copy cards.
Yeah, isn't the point of...
Shady Maki says bad players throws just whichever card they don't need.
That is true. Oh yeah. Actually, you got the point there. Bad players just thought they don't need, not thinking if it's dangerous or not. Well, good players go for the safe discard. Because again, whatever on the board, they just copy what is discarded. Unless There's a big unless there. The player knows how to analyze what is safe to discard. Okay, look at this. This guy discarded the orange, so this might be him. This might be the dangerous botan guy that's holding a lot of bullets. Oh wow. Oh, whoo! I got baited by the second place guy who throwed her Lamy blue. Then I throw my Lamy to get full colored. Amazing. And there was no Lamy on the board. Yo. That was straight RNG.
Shady Maki says, for example, you have the 2 blue Mumi. You start throwing promise cards even if you have 3 on the gen.
No, the reason I didn't throw blue Mume is not because I was waiting for blue
Dan
Mume.
Maki says la.
I'm actually blue Mume is bonus card.
Shady Maki says, like, how can you analyze that promise is a bomb waiting to happen?
No, I didn't throw blue Mume because blue Mume is, I mean, I don't, even though it wasn't a blue Mume, it was bonus.
Sleep Chill V says la.
Bonus is just still too much
Shady
damage.
Maki says, oh, I meant imagine if it's not bonus.
Oh no, I will just throw, I will throw Mume. You see me throw, like, pair cards, even like a full group card that only need 1. The thing is, it's just so hard to throw a bonus because bonus could literally kill you. Like a 3 bonus full colored is 1,100. It's basically it's mini Exodia. If you have 1,000 gold. Because I have lost way too much because I have discarded a bonus card than getting debated by a bonus card. Getting debated by a full color.
Shady Maki says 3 bonus full color is not likely.
Yo, 3 bonus, you say that? You say that it's not likely, but it happens.
Shady Maki says, but triple bonus for 390 is more common.
That is common. I told, yeah, it is common, but again,
Shady Maki
390
says, so
for
it's still
3
bad.
is still like so big. Like if you throw your bonus card just to discard, you're just throwing the game. Oh. Damn.
Shady Maki says,
Oh,
throwing
there's the,
bonus is bad either
oh,
way,
that's
XD.
just sad. The blue owl was on him. That's just sad. The blue owl. That was such a nice turn to like, because everyone was diversifying the discard.
Shady Maki says, rip.
Yeah, like it was like a really good discard out too because everyone was discarding different cards. There's Riglos, there is Pecora, there's ID. So I thought like throwing out should have been really nice, but no, unfortunately it's not. Unfortunately, it was not. And look at this. Like, you see? Like, throwing the bonus card is just stupid. Everyone is holding bonus card. Oh, and I got my bonus card. Nice. Thank you, game. Really appreciate it. Ooh. Is Pekora safe though, is the question. It is.
Shady Maki says, Hiya Shadow, stop hacking.
Dude, I am trying to finish my artwork so I could sleep. Second Pekora should be nice. Whoa! Seriously? Colored? Ugh. Okay, so just
Shady
one of
Maki
those.
says, no sleep, only Pokajin.
Wait, Rauna's tail is white. No, it's
Soul
this.
Edgar says it really does feel very nice to win on the passport lol. Thanks for teaching so much before I started, haha. Shady Maki says also, why am I the only one chatting?
People might
Shady
be playing.
Maki says, oh, there we go. Soul Edgar says, cause I was in Pokajin also LMAO.
My god. Hand rough. Who do I
Jay,
lack here?
a Coronado 5122 says busy playing LOL. Dan Makifin says I'm
Radin.
eating. Sleep Chill V says I don't have game and don't know how to play, so just watch XD. Shady Maki says just multitask.
Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it too. Multitask. Oh, that's just sad for people who are making regulars. I just took 4.
Dan Makifin says la.
That was actually very sad for those who are waiting for Raden. I just took 4 out of the blue. One turn took 4 Raden out. Alright, time to put some shading and I'm done. Man, this guy just killed this 4th player in the shed. So sad.
Soul Edgar says I see why this is so popular now.
You understand.
Shady Maki says no no ya.
Now you understand. So Edgar, if you want to do more damage, get Canada.
Sleep Chill V says bro, this drawing people like me look at don't understand.
He's trying people like me don't understand. I mean, Sleep Chili, you understand how the game works, right? Just a simple question. You see how the game works? Like, it's actually like a pair. It's like mahjong. I can give you like a very simple example. I will teach you how to understand the game.
Soul Edgar says blalelelelelele 10 psychic damage. Sleep Chill V says I mean the drawing meaning.
Oh, the drawing me. Oh. This
Shady
drawing,
Maki says it's mahjong for Babas.
the drawing is basically just these people are just a big fan of this woman. So this like her catchphrase is wa. That's why it's Kaela Kovalskia. And this is like she can actually do the same voice as her. And this is wa ora pantera. So wa. Everything is wa. I missed Josh for a bit. Oof. Really? Flux? Again?
Sleep Chill V says okay, he cooked it.
Okay. Now, so Ed, if you really want to do more psychic damage, you can go to the membership for Canada and get the You Fool sticker. So before you do something or attack someone, you just put the You Fool and then go Poka dyan. It gives more psychic damage that way. Like if I have that You Fool, I'll be spamming it. Like You Fool! And then show them the whole gen attack.
Soul Edgar says LMAO, suddenly we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean, Kanate did the Yu-Gi-Oh! If you forget. That's why it's
Soul
it's an
Edgar
emote.
says you fool. Rero 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 rero.
Exactly. If you forgot, the reason why it has because Kanade did the meme. I really love this one.
Shady Maki says PLS, don't be toxic in Pokajin. Sleep Chill V says Monday Chan. Ace Hunto 403 says that's it, can't match the matchmaking with her lol. Amy Bale says man, she's so good with the recorder she blew it from the nose.
This is why the UFO sticker is so good. Though, people in chat actually saw this morning, I was playing, right? And so, there was this guy who got a full nuke, put the UFO, and they saw me just murder the person. I got so mad. I only took points from that person only.
Ace Hunto 403 says reminds me of that Poka-Kazoo Terminator from Too Many Snacks. Soul Edgar says wow, Shadow Nemesis enemy.
Oh yeah, like seriously, you don't want me playing Pokajan with full focus, because I will spite. I will literally
Amy Bale
spite
says
the
I think the
player.
you full sticker in ID is extra spicy.
The you full secret ID is extra spicy. It is! At this point, I'm just playing for 1K.
Shady Maki says the Dala sticker helps me calm down.
And the Dallas sticker is like, something I post when someone is so lucky. And yeah, Dala. It's not oppressive, but it's more like a professional courtesy.
Sleep Chill V says cute.
Okay, let me put back the music.
Soul Edgar says if we ever play I shall deploy the sticker as confusion attack. You fool. Then some shitty 120 damage Pokajin. Shady Maki says don't be like Shadow Kids. Shady Maki says XD.
Yeah, like, don't deploy the you fool on a 120 Pokajan because you don't know how people will do spite. Or you will be like me. I spited that person so hard. He was first place to third place. He was definitely going fourth place if the other guy didn't die. But unfortunately, there's that other guy that died. Be careful on the people who knows how to play the game. Spite is a strong emotion. Seriously. Seriously. I got debated by the guy who throw marine, orange, and RNG'd. What the fuck? That was very unfortunate game.
Lord Joboto says rip.
Like, those are like the type of games that you cannot predict. It was like the second discard. And it was my first discard, technically. And you just got nuke on your first discard.
Shady Maki says I bet someone made a Pokajin tutorial and now everyone knows how to debate.
Oh wow. Big Captain's big trouble.
Lord Joboto says someone here has been teaching how to play.
Yeah, I wonder who. Hey, I'll be honest here. Like, the reason why I teach people how to play because I really
Soul
want
Edgar
to
says
have.
I mean once you know people are copy discarding, the idea of JA baiting comes naturally.
Yeah. Just let me do my thing and I won't touch you. Capiche? Whoa. Oof. I really want to throw a regloss, but my idea is fine. Well, the game is actually very fun, Lord Joy Boto. Like, it's surprisingly fun. If I were to subscribe it, it's surprisingly fun. Like, I'm not using all of my attention right now, but I do like it, you know, the brain tickle of me analyzing a board for like 1 second and then see what I could do.
J. A Coronado 5122 says fun if you'll keep winning.
Then again, right, because I'm also like a Dota player and I'm also like a semi-captain. So I'm forced to like learn to analyze scenarios 1 second as you look at it. You know what I mean? Like if you're a MOBA player, you need to like analyze the fight split second to know what you need to do in a certain team fight to win. So I am basically applying that skill I
Soul
learned from
Edgar
Dota
says I
2.
don't like Mahjong, but I like this. I think Mahjong, the pressure of playing fast is very annoying.
Oh, that's the thing too. I heard about a lot of people enjoyed this more than the Mahjong Soul. Which I didn't know there's actually an online Mahjong game called Mahjong Soul. Seriously, I'm waiting for someone to discard Gen 3 so I can discard my Gen 3. Never mind. The game, it was like, okay, I'll remove Gen 3 from your hand. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you, game. Oh my god, I murdered someone. Ooh. Like, I'm the type of player that analyze a lot of stuff because the main reason I overanalyze, I mean, a lot of stuff because I don't have the skill. The only skill I know that works for me is analyzing. So, yeah, that's why I analyze stuff. Because there are people, I'm not gonna lie, like, gut feeling is still like stronger. Having luck is also stronger. Mine is like, it's the numbers. The numbers missing. What does it mean? Ah, that looks nice.
Soul Edgar says you mean twitchy skills. Cuz analysis is also skill.
I mean, it is. But then again, like, analysis is a skill for all ages. Not really compatible for the young people because they have more reflex than analysis. It's just saying, you know, I am very old. That I can only analyze a game. This hand's kind of bonkers. Yo, that's the second discard that I hit. And this is like a random discard pile. I mean, there's a Reglos more. But that was fortunate.
Shady Maki says I am also old sad face.
Shut up. You're not old.
Ace Hundo 403 says just back from nuke someone.
Man's like, I'm just farming someone. I nuke him right over there. I'm not sure if he's alive. But that was funny though. I hit him so hard. Oh wow. That was literally 50-50. I could have thrown ID 1 for Anya. Then again, this is like the part where I need to analyze the game, like getting debated by stuff. Going through an iris. Be gentle, sir. Let me recover.
Ace Hundo 403 says also I noticed a lot player keep disconnecting during this time. Shady Maki says like I tilt Kaela, if nothing safe, just tank it.
Yeah, I also tell Kaela though, if there's nothing safe, tank, throw Gen 3. There's like a 10% chance it's a full color. But if you get full color, then Lala, it is what it is. Seriously? Not much, but take what can eat.
Shady Maki says, Shadow, I am finally learning how to cook and I am doing it well. Are you proud of me? Laughing face.
Okay, what type of cook? Like cooking an art? Cooking and cooking? If you know how to cook, like cook, amazing. I'm proud of you. When you say I know how to cook like in art, nice. All I can say, noise. Okay, I'm gonna finish the art now. It's been.
Shady Maki says Japanese foods, American foods.
Nice.
Dan Maki says, oh cool.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, let me finish this.
Soul Edgar says, I tried to cook today and almost chopped my finger off. Does it count?
No, that's not cooking. I'm not sure how to say this to you, dude, but I'm pretty sure that's not cooking.
Shady Maki says, nice. Nendi Japan says, good day, mate.
Good day! Good day, Nandy. Welcome to the stream. I am,
Dan Makifan says, I mean it, the food was made, it counts.
Holofan artist. And I'm drawing Kaela in different wa. Actually, I'm drawing
Shady
grounds.
Maki says, I made Japanese hamburger just now with my leftover tonkatsu sauce.
Oh, really good.
Shady Maki says, why? Soul Edgar says, the food was not made, I was bleeding all over the place.
Oh,
Dan Makifan says, ow.
what the shit, dude? God damn.
Dan Makifan says, oh god. Shady Maki says, I don't think bleeding is good for you.
I think bleeding is not good for everyone, even animals. Just saying.
Dan Makifan says, did the blood taste good? Soul Edgar says, no worries, it's okay now. Blood thinners make any bleeding very dramatic for me.
Don't worry, guys. Blood just makes the dish better. You know what they say? Every good thing needs a sacrifice. For that, it just needed a blood sacrifice. Give me your blood.
Shady Maki says, back in the 20th century, bleeding was good for you.
I mean, back in the day, there wasn't really a lot of survivors on a lot of stuff.
Shady Maki says I should have burnt the burger a bit more.
Oh, I see. He's learning. He's learning about like having char on the burger is so good.
Ace Hundo 403 says, are you winning, Shadowski?
Oh, I did win. I was 3-2-9. Now I'm back to 3-1. And now I just need to finish this so I can go to sleep. Okay, I'm done with Kaela now. I have to call her Koseki Bijo.
Dan Makifan says, I want cook burgers more sauce, I want to experiment with some. Shady Maki says, why sleep when you can pokajin? Dan Makifan says, toppings.
Here's the thing, Shady Maki. There's this thing called human limitations. As much as I want to pokajan the whole day, your body functions stop.
Shady Maki says, try make homemade tonkatsu sauce. Karamu _ACH says, hi Shadowski, you not sleep.
Yeah, because I'm drawing this. Don't worry, I'm gonna be done soon.
Zenfire1 says, Kalo. Soul Edgar says, but we're tacos, we have transcended human limitations. Dan Makifan says, I am planning to stay up tonight for finished animation.
Nice. And talking about animation.
Lord Joboto says this Kali song is pretty dang good.
Oh, nice. Wait, did I have the song open? Huh? I was worried for a bit.
Dan Makifan says, I read that is long not good.
Nice. Focus for a bit.
Ace Hunt 0403 says good night Omega Tz's Haru. Ace Wally 65 says the
good
Bible
night.
one scares me cause the eyes don't have the little white reflection in the closed eyelashes, so it feels more ominous.
Yes, that's the point, Andrew.
Zenfire 1 says haha. Ace Wally 65 says you got your point across very well. Ace Wally 65 says actually real talk, you're really good at expressions my guy.
Thank you. I am literally just following Ina expression. I'm just following my